More good PlayStation VR news as it exceeds expectations at the biggest US retailer GameStop. This is JorRaptor news, reactions on the latest gaming news, this time brought to you by Matt Paggett over on GameSpot.com. So if we look at the quote from GameStop senior fly-by merchandiser Bob, hey Bob, PSVR is off to a great start at GameStop, having already exceeded our early expectations. And they had some pretty good expectations for this, so this is really good news. Due to the popular demand of the system with our customers, we've received additional units for holiday. So if you're like having trouble finding a PlayStation VR at GameStop, well, they will have more during this holiday. But there's not really this big holiday title, and I will speak more about that soon, because yeah, it's doing really well. That's of course really good. Sony also reported that they are selling like hundreds of thousands more than the other competitors. So Vive and Oculus, of course, they're way more expensive. But still, I did a discussion with Zach Sharps about the PlayStation VR sales and stuff like that. You can watch that by clicking on the link I put in the description below. But still, for this news, it's interesting that the biggest retailer is also saying that it's exceeding expectations, and this is good, of course, for obvious reasons. More people having this system, more games will be made, because more people can buy games. So that is super great, of course. At the end of this article, there's a quote from the review from GameSpot, and I totally agree with this. If you have a PS4 and are simply curious about VR, then you should wait until more games are released. That's what it says, and that's why I agree, or where I agree with. So I found this website, GamesRadar, you probably know it. They put an upcoming PlayStation VR games list out there. So it's interesting to look at the games that are coming to the platform right now. Resident Evil 7, of course, the biggest one, because yeah, that's a full-fledged game. It's a very known franchise, and it looks pretty cool. There's the demo right now. If you have the PlayStation VR, check it out. And also, if you don't have a PlayStation VR, you can still play it. I don't really like horror games, so I will skip it, and that's why I'm pretty skeptical about the upcoming games lineup for the PlayStation VR. We have this Eagle Flight game. I played this at E3. It's from Ubisoft, and it's pretty fun. It's cool. You fly around, you shoot some, like, I don't even know what you, wind blast, or so you shoot at the other persons. But it's pretty cool that you can like fly like above the city, or like, yeah, move around the different streets and like dodge all the trees that you see there. So it's pretty cool, but will I buy it? No, there are way better games that I can play, but it's fun that they're experimenting with that. Star Trek, a bridge crew, I don't like Star Trek, so I didn't really watch Star Trek, so I should not say that I don't like it, but it never looked interesting to me. This game got delayed. It's now in like Q1 2017, so well, oh no, it will launch in March. Well, what this game is about is like you sit in this like starship, and there are like 3 other people, and they all have like different things that they do, and you give commands and you have to work together. But yeah, so you have to find 3 other friends that have the PlayStation VR, play this game, and be online at the same time. Well, good luck with that. They also have a campaign, but yeah, that kind of eliminates the whole like ID. The other type, I don't really want to spend a lot of time with this game, is like werewolves within. Well, cool, man. No. It's like a board game or card game they brought to life, and you have to pay a lot of dollars. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, it's cool. It's an extra. It's free if you have Star Wars Battlefront, so that's cool. Gran Turismo Sport 2017. Yeah, when is that going to come out? Release date 2017. Was supposed to hit this November. Well, not anymore. And do we know when it's now going to release? No. So that game, man, I don't even want to spend a lot of time with that. So Tekken 7 will have PlayStation VR support, so no, you will not be like fighting first person or looking at those people. There will be like a you want to see the cool characters, the cute females that are you want to customize them, all kinds of customization for them. So you probably have like some sort of garage, but then with the Tekken 7 characters. So it's not really a full-fledged game, it's just a cool extra if you're really invested in the Tekken universe. Then we have Farpoint, and this looks like the only like interesting game to me personally. yeah, it's a shooter. It's made by a small team, so that's why I'm like, okay, it's not really a AAA game like Resident Evil, for example. And you also have to buy this new peripheral, this VR gun. So if you want to do that, go right ahead. But yeah, it will be a big investment nevertheless. And Final Fantasy 15, and that's of course also like a demo. And Leon Hurley wrote it. So thanks a lot, Leon, for pointing out all those games that are coming. And of course he missed one big title, I think, and that's Robinson the Journey. That's of course Dinosaur Ghost from Destiny with dinosaurs game. Looks interesting, but it's a puzzle game. So what I'm trying to say here is that, okay, it's awesome, the PlayStation VR is doing really well, that's super cool. I want to see what the future brings now. That, okay, we have this great start, the launch lineup was super awesome, I played a ton of those games, but now I want to see the big hitters. I want to see that Sony is really investing in this, and hopefully they will share these new games. They will announce them at PlayStation Experience. That's coming up. It's December, so that's pretty close, and they will also have a ton of announcements there. So I expect a lot of PlayStation VR announcements as well, because otherwise the 2017 lineup is like kind of meh. And then the next like real big press conference that Sony will do, that's really games oriented. Of course, they also have this GDC like press conference, but that's more hardware based. So E3 will be that. So to have like this show in December and then June, and if they not announce anything in December for PlayStation VR, and then we have like this gap without games. Of course there will be blog posts, but normally if you have like big titles in the works and I want them, then you want them on a big stage. So I really think that PlayStation Experience is where this will hopefully shine, because I don't know yet. I want to be proven wrong, of course. I will have way more PlayStation Experience predictions on this channel, so keep it locked, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you did, let me know what you think about the PlayStation VR sales in the comments down below, and I will speak to you next time.